get your ass whooped fucking with Jason. Oh, there go Jason. Jason, come in, Jason.
Hi,
See if I can get Jason on. Add it. Oh, dang, I ain't even do that. Jason, how you? Jason, send me a request, Jason.
So you can come on.
Oh, you know, we got somebody about to join. If y'all got a couple questions, we're gonna join. We're gonna be on here till 8.
Hi, you guys.
That's not much.
No, how's it going?
Hey.
Hi. I'm Excellente. I'm Excellente.
Good.
Hey, let me turn you down over here. We were like having a watch party of you guys. We were interested in what you guys are saying. Yeah,
really?
We're here in these YouTube streets.
Wonderful.
So, okay, Mr. Jamie. So me and you got when you first came on and you were like, oh, I'm not going to mess with anybody back in the chat anymore in the comments section.
Oh, I be lying. Yeah. I be lying. Yeah. When I start sipping, I'm a fire their ass
you and I had a little exchange a couple weeks ago. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, give the people a chance. I am so interested in seeing what you guys have to offer this season without Monique, because she, like I said in your comment, I was like, she was the glue to us because she was our introduction to y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had a back and forth. I said, oh, Monique, don't leave us alone with them. We don't know them like that. And you were like, why would you come on?
Oh, you did. You did. I did take that personal but you talking to me on my page. I'm like,
but you see how she just broke it down.
I know, but I'm saying when I saw it, in my head, it's 1,000 people saying shit on my post. So when I see something, I'm like, you on my post, you talking about me.
So the more I thought about it, the more I was like, I did come on your thing and say that. And you had every right to be in your feelings about that, because you guys are like new to this. And I didn't have to go like that. And I apologize for doing that. And
I could respect you to get on here and say you shouldn't have did it. And I could say I shouldn't have reacted, but we both human. And I think y'all know by now, I'm going to say what I got to say. I don't fucking care about none of this. You're famous. You can't, man, fuck that. If I say something,
and I appreciate that about.
Y'all seeing it on TV. I'm going to say what I got to say. When I retire, you got the open book. So if I'm in a good mood, I'm going to be, if I'm going to say something, I'm going to say that too.
As a viewer, it was hard to see you go back and forth with your oldest son. And as a boy mom, I get it. And I kind of saw this morning, you were like, until you are a parent going through this with grown kids, like, you know, we should keep our opinions reserved. And I don't have grown kids yet. And so, like, do you feel like handling it this way with cameras is good long term, or, you know what I mean? Like, or did you not? I mean, because this isn't produced, obviously. Like, you had to address it when it came up.
No. So let me say this, because we're a unique situation. Number one, we've been together 30 years. You could eliminate half the people's opinions because they can't even say they've been with their wife
for
on that. 30 years.
Hashtag excellence, hashtag black excellence,
I did
love, hashtag black joy is resistance, it's power, and hats off to that for you guys. Sprinkle it all around if that's what you guys are trying to show us what to do. Beautiful example. The world needs to see more of this. Continue.
So let me finish. So then you're gonna put me separate from her. I did 25 years in DC streets as a police officer, as a detective, as a homicide detective, as a narcotics detective. So if you ain't do that, you can't talk to me. And I'm raising a young man, black boy in the 90s to now, and a child with a disability, and an older daughter. So you got all that going on, but yet you sitting on this app talking to me about how I handled that thing. You think I went there to argue with my son in common sense world? We're on a TV show. I can't have that conversation in my house with no camera. We're filming a show. What's going on with you and your son? I have not talked to him. Okay, is he coming to Jason's party? I don't know. He comes. Go talk to your son.
Right.
This is common sense. Yeah, in a real world where none of y'all watching my life, no, I talk to him when I get home. But it's a TV show. So they want to see, and I'm thankful they did, because it's impacting so many lives right now in his age bracket and mine. I got over 100 messages that my peers are going through the same shit. He getting them from his peers. So on this level, I'm standing firm on, unless you got an adult child going through what we just went through, then don't talk to me. I don't want to hear that shit. Because them youngins y'all got gonna get adults one day.
Right.
I want you to keep that same
and
energy.
Arena,
And the world gonna be different in another
and as
10
the man,
years.
like, you have to instill that in them. That's not something that Arena or even I, with our boys being awesome boy moms, that we could even do that the way that you can convey that. So Arena,
but not to mention, I was a police officer. I've notified 100 families that their child is dead. I did that. How many people gonna say that? So if I'm trying to protect my own son from the shit, I'm the best person who's gonna make this. I'm like, no, shorty, you really don't know what you're getting yourself into. And then the fact about not working and this, that, like, I grew up working as a teenager. I said I had a paper route. I worked at Shakey's. I worked at Pizza Hut. All that. We cut grass for money. We washed cars. We did all that. This generation don't understand that world. So yeah, I can teach them about that too. So we talking about crime, that life of crime, and also responsibility to be. If I die tomorrow, I need to know my son
in this world. My husband is always saying
and
that.
That's my goal. And I don't care how I look. I don't care how I look to y'all on TV. That's my goal. My daughter is good. She got her own house. She's independent. GS-13 in the government. She's good. I got to get him to where she at.
Right.
And I don't care how I look to y'all.
That's beautiful.
How I feel.
And Arena, like, how is it for you? Like, you know, like, we can't really do anything. Like, we have to let them do their thing, right?
I mean, I step in, you know, because I am, you know, my sons mean a lot to me. So does my daughter, you know, but at the same time, I understand where my husband's coming from. Because we are getting tired of, you know, him coming home and ignoring the family when things go wrong in his life, him not being able to hold a job. You know, he's been getting him plenty of jobs, but he's not been able to,
y'all
keep
don't know
the
that.
job.
Probably like 10 jobs.
Like, we've been going through this since he's been a young teen, you know, and of course, I'm the mom, I'm the nurturer. I do things like that. You know, I hug him, I tell him I love him, but at the same time too, I do get in his shit as well. Y'all don't see that.
Absolutely.
But I do get in his shit as well, because at some point I gotta put my foot down. Although I love my boys to death, you know, I do anything for them, I support them. But however, you know, wrong is wrong, right is right. So when you do wrong, I do still get at him and say, look, you're doing wrong. We gotta get this shit together. You're going on the wrong path, you know. So I am supportive of my husband, although sometimes it may not look like that. Sometimes I am caught in the middle. You know, sometimes a lot of moms are caught in the middle between the father and the child. But I mean, we working through it. Y'all just have to continue to keep watching season 2. It's going to play out very well. It's going to be a lot.
And I want to add this to her. A lot of comments I see saying it's no manual on raising your child as an adult. We don't have the answers. Y'all going to see what we did, what we felt we needed to do to get to where we are today. This was 3-4 months ago.
Are you guys good now? And you guys like made it through
like
that okay? And like, or like you and...
I mean, it's January. You got to remember, we filmed that
guys,
in October.
like, it's a whole new year. For
like
real,
it's
for
January. So it's, I mean, but
it's our reality, because just think, last season 1, we were doing great. When we were on Reunion, Lil Jamie was doing great. He was modeling, he had a good job, doing great. But in reality, things happen. And it's not going to stay its course all the time. Like, things happen in a family. And at the time when we started filming, this is when these two were clashing. They just was not. They just wasn't getting along. You know, and we had to show what was really happening at our family. We couldn't make nothing up.
When they come to your city, they like, all right, download me on what you got going on. How Lil Jamie know? How Brittany know? I just,
no.
I fuck with Lil Jamie.
Yeah.
They like, oh, no, what happened?
I mean, it's a reality. It's our reality.
So you saw Jason's party, and like I said, the dumbass comments, I did not go there to argue with my son. We went out there to talk. It went left.
Yeah.
I didn't ask to go in the hallway. You saw they said go in the hallway. I would have never did that. I had to go in the hallway and address what was going on in the hallway. It went left her.
Right.
Left her. So y'all know the raw clash, and now you'll see how we get to where we are today.
Well, I'm looking forward to that.
And at that that time too, with little Jason's party, he was isolating the family. So as you see episode 2, I had to step in because people were like, the mother ain't supporting the son. I'm like, are you kidding me? Because I told him, you know, what he was putting us through. I'm like, Lord Jamie, you were isolating the family. When things go wrong with you, you isolate us. And we're your number one supporters. We're here, we're giving you money, we're taking care of you, we love you. If things go wrong, we're there for you. I said, so I had to let him know